Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 18 of Rags to Riches Toddler Edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. In this part, I am hoping to have another street sale because it's Sunday night and we want to sell some of our paintings before we get our bills. And also a little catch up. It is Sunday night, so it's a little long, a day and a half after we had our party. So they spent Saturday very quiet, just around, hanging out, and then Saturday night, Roxanne realized the Romance Festival was in town. So she headed down to the Romance Festival after hiring Seiji to look after the twins. And lo and behold, she ran into her ex, the twins' father, which he just recently has moved to San Myshuno, if I can speak properly. She's kind of tired because she was out a lot of the day, so she was sort of napping on and off during the day, and say she's been hanging out. I am going to just as soon as I make sure that no one wants anything to eat, she may as well have something to eat. And back to my story. So she ran into him and she had a lovely evening with him, but she did not tell him about the twins. So he's not aware that he has twins, that he's a daddy to twins. So she doesn't know how to break the news to him, because she figures she probably should. The only reason she hadn't was because she had lost touch with him. And now that he is here, I don't want to put that away yet, that it doesn't make any sense, but she's still not sure. It's pretty big news. But so right now she's just going to concentrate on the fact that she's got to look after her family and their finances, and she's going to have that street sale. I mentioned these walls, because of the angles, keep getting in the way. I'm going to just pause so I can throw that in there. So my focus for sure in this part is to have a street sale and to sell things out of their inventory, so that hopefully our bills won't be as high as they can be, because of course this is our first time where we actually have to pay bills based on our lot and value, including our personal inventory and stuff like that. So they're going to be higher. I don't know what they're going to be, so let me at least grab 2 frogs out of her inventory, and I'm going to sell them. But you will also perhaps have noticed before I sell this that our finances are lower, and that was their $14,000. Of course, they're going to go back up, and we're going to be at $20,000 now that I have sold all those frogs. And we have 2 again. I bought Roxanne this lovely bed. It is energy level 8. The one she had was 5. She was so tired. I figured she really needed to have something better to sleep in, or sleep on, I should say. So she has this bed. It's actually a pretty good price for the level of energy it gives you, so I tend to buy that one a lot. These flowers are not doing very well, her garden, so maybe I'm going to have her come out here and listen to some music and then water the garden while she's here. And I had switched over to see whether there was anything with the City Native aspiration, because there is a part that you need to kiss someone at the Romance Festival, but she still needs to achieve level 3 of the singing skill, which she has not done, so that wasn't something she could do in this particular, when she went this time. So she'd have to wait for 2 weeks if she was going to do that. So anyway, so here is the twins' father, Matthew Fisher. I will have a little picture pop up on the screen if I remember in editing. But you can also see him here in the pop-up right there. So she rekindled her relationship with him when she ran into him at the festival last night. But like I said, she hasn't told him, and we're going to sort of see how that goes. I'm going to have her water this. I know the gardener is coming tomorrow, but they looked pretty bad, and I really didn't want to take a chance of losing anything before I'm right about to get rid of everything. So she has sage, which is normal. I don't think she has anything like that in her garden. I think the reason we don't have as much is because of the twins. When we were out, they needed to eat, and so therefore I needed it for them. These are nice. That means we have some, because she did harvest things when she went to the festival last night. So I'm just making sure that they're all duplicates, because there'll be some in there that are just duplicates. The chrysanthemums are nice, so we can sell those. The bonsai buds are also nice, so we can sell them. And I will actually plant some of this parsley, but also keep it. I'll plant an onion, but again, keep it in case we're ever somewhere and we need to give the toddlers food in a hurry. That is something that we can do and give. Roses are nice, so we can sell those. And it keeps popping back up. These daisies are nice. We may as well sell them because we have a lot of them, and that makes things lag a little bit. So are the lilies are nice, $2.72. The carrots are normal. We will plant some in our garden, and she's painting. She actually has a whim to paint a painting, and she needs to do her, as you can maybe see, I have her on the back on the painter extraordinaire aspiration. I put her back on that. So I'll keep the carrots too, because they're something the kids can eat, and they can obviously eat the dragon fruit, but you know, they're pretty, look, 1974 for those. They were nice. We have already evolved, and these are very nice, so it's better not to bother planting any more of the dragon fruit until they're better evolved, and so we don't have anything to look as much to worry about looking after. Now, she can make a garlic. I don't know if we have any garlic wreaths hanging around anywhere. Did I put any up when we moved in? I guess I figured we didn't necessarily need them because we had the garlic plant there, but we could put some on the other side possibly. So once she's finished this painting, I will have her go out and have her street sale. And she did paint. This is another painting she painted. She was playful after the party, so I had her do a playful painting. I think it's kind of cute, and also means that if we have another party where you need to have Sims become playful, we can just enable the aura, and it'll be really easy without, you know, the fact that we don't have one of those figurines to be able to do. And she has some snow globes in her inventory, so let's see if there's that. We do not have that one, so we'll put that out. We do not have the Willow Creek one. That was the Tudor snow globe, and I think that's kind of it. She maybe did some when we were out, when I took her out to the romance festival last night. And of course she has some of these posters. I don't know that, and we see she's got a couple of paintings that she needs to sell, so we'll have her go and sell those too. She got a masterpiece. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's sometimes... So she's got one of her masterpieces. I want her to have a street sale, and she's tired. Oh my goodness. You just go have a little nap. I'll let her nap, and then when she's finished napping, this was worth 1,118 simoleons. We will take her out for her street sale. You may as well have her be in a better frame of mind before we take her down and have her do that. So I'll be back when she wakes up, unless, of course, something happens. So Roxanne is up, and I have her searching for some posters and snow globes, and I noticed that there's this painting here, and you have the ability to sell to an art gallery, and the painting is by Bjorn Bergson. It's a masterpiece. We can put it in our inventory, but I've tried that before, and it gets stuck in your inventory. So I'm actually going to sell it to the art gallery and make us some money. And there's another one, which is excellent, for $9.83, and we will sell it to the collector, and then we're going to take her down here. Yes, we can't do anything else other than leave it there. And if you have any objections, I will take the money away, because I can go back and see that. But I think that as struggling, not so much anymore, but it's not like they took it with them, so she may as well. It is a way that you can make money. If someone paints something and leaves the area, they will, the painting will be there, and you can either just, scrap it, even though it's finished, or you can sell it. But you can't do that if they are in the neighborhood. That is not something you can do. I'm going to sell that because it's a duplicate, for sure. We don't need the duplicate. Can you come back here? Why? Okay, I guess you're going to put it in the wall. I had to do a little cutting out because it was not working very well, so we're going to pull everything out. I'm going to just pause it so she doesn't take off. These still may count as being in our inventory because of the fact that this street sale is happening much later than I was originally anticipating. We are going to stock the table. I'll have to hit play. And then once that's stocked, we will tend the table. And once we're tending, we can do our usual starting a street sale, and just to double check, the prices are 300%. Which will probably make it take longer. But one thing I also want to do is we did win the reward from the party So we should probably sell it because we can't really do anything. And there's her old bed. Because it is massive, as you can see. Like, there's no way we can put it anywhere. The only place... Oh, I see a toddler made a mess. The only place we could put it is if we, like, made an actual roof garden up here and put some stairs, and then it would fit up on the roof. But I don't really think that's very realistic for toddlers to be crawling up there, so we are just going to sell it for 5,000 simoleons. And maybe what I will do, because we sold that, is move this over here, and then perhaps we will let them get, for the toddlers, since they're still toddlers, even though I'm not sure how much longer we're going to keep them toddlers, because essentially, for all intents and purposes, we have completed most of the goal, other than maybe for her to find her love, which she's in the process of doing. We can put the ball pit there. So we replace that with the ball pit. So we don't have the tunnels, because we don't have room for the tunnels. You were a little bad little boy there. What you gonna go do? You're gonna go dancing, and you're hungry. Oh, I put the food away that, of course, the nanny made. So why don't I put some food out that I can? There. So you can grab a serving, because you're very hungry, actually. But you're getting angry because you're hungry. Hangry, go eat. Go and eat. And then you won't be so upset. We'll put that back in the fridge. And then we sold the painting. I see the money coming. Let's come back and down here and check in on our Roxanne. That one looks like a bat, just a vampire in the form of a bat, just flew away. So Mitchell Kaliani, he is a young adult. I don't know that he really needs parenting tips because I don't think he's a father. There's another vampire. Tell an unbelievable story. Advar. I'm not going to ask him a risque question. Maybe that's because she is confident that that's coming up. She must like him. I don't like him, so I don't care. I often will follow my Sims if they want to do like romantic interactions with someone. I'll follow their lead, but not when I don't like the Sim. Then I won't. Why would we argue about his career? Did we sell anything? No, I don't think we did. So we're doing pretty good. We're back to 33,000. Oh, he's uncomfortable. Maybe he's not an ideal one. Oh, no, he's not uncomfortable. Oh, he's probably hungry. That's probably why he's uncomfortable. Go away. Oh, she's really wanting to... She wants to flirt with him, too. Oh, that didn't go over very well. I'm not sure what she said. Was that the... very negative. Can we ask about career? Will that be anything that will be negative? We can brighten a day. And flatter him. He's a culinary at Make a Dish. I think if I remember correctly, he is a glutton. We don't want to really bother. Why don't we joke about politicians? And we can discuss interests again. We don't know his traits. We're not going to mock music taste. Does she have observant? Yeah, she does. But because she already knows him, it sometimes is harder. Why don't you go away if you're burning up? Go! I don't want you to die. Can we ask him to leave? Can we tell him to leave? I'm gonna try and see if I can make him leave now. Here, using cheats, because I don't want him to burn. Yes, we want him to leave. Go away. Can you leave? Good. I didn't really want him to die. I didn't realize why he was uncomfortable. I thought it was just because he was hungry. I didn't want him to die on her. That's a bit silly. You should get out of the sun. Not hang around during a street sale. Maybe I tend to have street sales at night. That's why I tend to have a lot of vampires coming and I don't ever notice them burning up. So she sold one painting. That's it. So how much are these worth? $9.47, $9.49, only $2.37. That was my masterpiece for $1,118, and then $4.98 for pop art. She's not really doing very well. I thought maybe being confident might help her sell a bit better, but it doesn't seem like it did. So the sale's almost over. Go away! Are you a vampire? Yeah, you are, but you must not. You must have immunity. There's no point trying to fix her bad relationship. We already tried that. It didn't work. But she doesn't look like she's burning up. So she must have the immunity from the sun, unlike the other one. Ask due date. That's because she has a high enough mischief skill that we can do that. We're not actually very friendly with Bako, and I like Bako. So we're going to not flirt. She just seems to want to flirt with everybody. My goodness. Okay. I think we're going to clear the table. I think that was it for this street sale, because she's looking pretty darn tired. She's pretty darn tired, so I think she needs to go to bed. Walk right through our wall, why don't you? And so I'll get her to clear this all up, put that in her inventory, and then head home, and we'll be back after she's had some sleep. Well, I think Al has thought that Roxanne has slept long enough, so he's come and woken her up. So she's getting up, and he's going off to bed on his own, as you would do when you go and wake up your mom, then you go to sleep. So I had Vicki ask Seiji to give Vicki a bath, because Vicki needed to have a bath. And let me just check. He still is a bit hungry. He's not very good at eating, is our little owl. Is that spoiled? No, I think that's empty, because it's just saying to place in world. So maybe he did eat. I just know a lot of times he doesn't eat his food when he's been given it. Where is that? I ended up, after the party, I lost our tablet, Wabbit tablet, and now I got another one, and it's gone again. Like, oh, there it is. Okay, at least we didn't lose the second one. I did look everywhere for the first one, and I just didn't see it, because I didn't know. I don't think anyone we had to the party was supposed to be a kleptomaniac, so I don't really know why we lost it, but, you know, we did. So she may as well do a painting. She wants to read a vampire book. Well, you can... What level are you? You're hungry. You know what you should do is you should eat. And we have lots of leftovers in the fridge that Seiji has made, and I can't ever drag that out for the toddlers. I can only have them eat Seiji's food when it's actually first made, but otherwise we can't. That's going to expire, really spoil soon, so there's really no... Those are all... This is good for a while, so we'll grab a serving of that and let her eat. And there is the ball pit. They do like to autonomously use that, I find. Look at that. They are kind of cute. So, and let me check on Vicky's needs, just to be on the safe side. She's actually pretty good. She has to go potty a little bit. She wants to play with a toy. She go play with a toy. And then what does she want to do with Roxanne? She wants to help her, ask her for help dancing. Not that she needs it, because she's already maxed her movement skill. They both have maxed every skill, but they haven't done anything. We could have Roxanne, now that she's kind of doing pretty well financially, she could help work on the twins' manners and stuff, but I find they don't really... Maybe we can try that and see if we have any luck with it for a little bit before we end this part. After she's finished doing all her things, we're going to go parenting. We will teach to say please and thank you. And I've bred the frogs. Yeah, too soon to breed them again. So our street sale wasn't actually that successful, I have to say. We didn't sell very much, but we got lucky with those paintings that were down there and were able to sell them. And like I said, I have tried putting them in my inventory before to see if you could like then in turn sell them on the street gallery and make a markup on it, but that is not something. They just get stuck in your inventory. You can't even like put them out on your Sims wall or anything like that. They're just stuck. So I would not recommend. Why is she sad? She's crying, but I don't understand why she's sad. She's toy from playing with toys too much. Okay, but you know what you need to do? You need to go potty. Why don't you go potty? And then you can have Mummy. I guess she could try. No, you can't ask for a drink. You want to play with nesting blocks. Are you going to go do painting? Oh, I guess you are. I was going to have her work with... Yes, but of course their timing was off, so when she was going to go help her, Vicki was probably crying or something, so it probably canceled the interaction out. So don't go out. What you doing, little miss? You're not supposed to leave the house. That's where the club system can come in really handy, because you can lock the door that it's only for like club members. And because toddlers can't ever be in a club, it means that they can't go out. It's kind of a... But then you still have to deal with the issue of, you know, letting other people who aren't in the club in the house and all that stuff. So it's a bit of a nuisance. So I just put up with the toddlers leaving and bring them back as soon as I can. So, because it's only 5:30. So I think in the next part, if she has the nerve, she will try and meet Matthew in the daytime and tell him about the twins. She's not going to bring him over here, because she doesn't want to, you know, spring him on him with them there in the picture. She wants to see if he is interested in having anything to do with them or not, because that'll have an impact on whether she goes forward with a romance with him or not. And hopefully he will have something, but she's proven she doesn't need him to help financially, so it's not a financial thing. It's just a matter of whether he wants to be a father figure in the twins' lives. So much for teaching Vicki her manners, because she has gone to bed. Was Vicki tired? Yeah, she's tired. She's in the yellow. Their sleep schedules are all over the place. And of course, Roxanne's never fully maxed her sleep. So maybe... Oh, she got another masterpiece. Did I have her on the rate? Yes, she's had 6,339 simoleons is what that one's worth. It's the same one she had before, but whatever. And she is now super confident and about to go and dance. Why don't you just do another painting? We'll just do a large realism. And I'll leave her with that and then let her go to bed. And next time, when we start, it'll be the morning. But that is going to be it for this part. So they're doing pretty... Oh, she has to... You know what? I didn't say before I say that's it for this part. Actually, before you actually paint, the bills came. So I'm going to have her pay her bills. $16.83 are what her bills are for this place. So it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Putting the walls up. There we go. There's the bills. Come, go, and pay your rent. Which, of course, since it's a penthouse, it's more like actual bills, even though they're calling it rent. So you should go do that, and then we will come back. I wanted just to show you how much the bills were. I will have her continue to do this painting, and next time when we come back, we'll come back in the morning, unless sometime when I'm playing overnight, something happens while I'm playing. I don't expect that will be the case. So that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!